What's going on YouTube? This is episode 11, SneakerHead TV. As always, I want to thank everybody who's been leaving comments, all the subscribers, everybody who's been with me since day one. I appreciate you, just watching the channel and continuing to give me more views. I appreciate it. Everybody who's been subbing to the channel, thank you, appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoy the future episodes that's coming up. Let's go ahead and get into it. This week's episode is pretty much about buying shoes online through different sellers, whether it be Soul Collector or Nike Talk. I'm not exactly sure what the other avenues of buying shoes from sellers is besides those two, but me personally, I use Soul Collector. And I just want to get you guys information, like what do you guys do, what are your procedures, or what are your steps that you take to buying shoes from a different seller online. I like to use the feedback. I like to look at their feedback and see what their feedback rating is, as well as if I don't feel the shoe, the pictures of the shoe is good quality or good enough to verify if they're authentic or not. I like to ask the person for a tagged photo. And for people who don't know what tagged is, it's pretty much like somebody puts their username on a piece of paper, or some way. Some people put it on their phone, but they put it on a piece of paper and they put it next to a picture of the shoe, so that you can actually verify that it is their shoe and they do have the shoe in hand. So yeah, I use that, the tag photos, as well as feedback. And I know a lot of people use PayPal nowadays, and I don't have a PayPal account, but through this last transaction I just had, which I'll tell you guys about in a minute, I probably will invest into a PayPal. The reason I didn't use PayPal is because I know you have to pay an extra 4% into PayPal for any transaction that you make through them. So in addition to paying the price of shoes, probably plus shipping, you got to pay 4% to PayPal. So I didn't have a problem with that, but I just didn't feel like paying extra money to pretty much the middleman. So I always use money orders or checks. Most of the time, no, actually I only use money orders. If you guys don't know, my last Soul Collector pickup was from a guy. I bought the flu games, the 2003 retros of the flu games. I bought those through Soul Collector and used a money order, and that was very, very risky because the guy lived away in, I believe he lived in New York. So I actually mailed the money order to him, and he could have easily took the money order, cashed it out, and walked away with it. And nothing I could do about it. Pretty much been asked out if he would have did that. But he did send me my shoes, and that goes into the method of checking feedback. I think his feedback was like 20 plus, so he had pretty good feedback. And my method on feedback is that if anybody has like a 10 to 15 rating on their feedback and up, they're pretty much good. A lot of people like to go higher, but me personally, being a new buyer, I don't like to nitpick. I just want to hopefully somebody that has a good feedback, 10 plus. Now, me personally, as a buyer or seller on Soul Collector, I only have a feedback of 2. Because I only did two transactions through Soul Collector, and I don't have a big rating right now. But like I said, when I'm buying shoes for somebody, I like to look for somebody who has about 10 to 15 or up. But this guy, like I said, he helped me out. He was very, very communicative. He communicated back and forth with me very, very well, and that was a good transaction. Now, I told you guys last episode I will be having 2 new pickups coming this week. One of them is my Nike Grill, and I did keep in contact with him. He's been communicating back and forth pretty well. So those shoes will probably be coming in either Friday or the latest, probably Monday. But I have another transaction that I did with somebody else that was supposed to be a very, very big pickup that came out earlier this year, and that was the white cement 4s. But the guy tried to scam me. We initiated a trade. My Orlando Penny 1s, as well as my infrared Air Max 90s. I've been trying to sell both of those shoes lately, and I tried to do a combination of those 2 for a trade with this guy that hit me up for the white cement 4s. Now, initially, he hit me up saying that he wanted the Penny 1s, and he was willing to do a trade. And I looked at his listings, and he had the playoff 8s, and I was looking for those for a while too. But then I looked at more of his listings and actually seen that he had white cement 4s in a dead stock, so I was interested in those. So we initiated the trade. We've been talking like all weekend, trying to negotiate what we wanted to do, and we kept in good contact. Like literally, like if I sent him a message, within like 30 minutes later he'll answer back, and we, like I said, kept in good contact the whole weekend. And I told him I would ship on Monday, and he was supposed to do the same ship. Once I gave him a tracking number, he would ship back. So on Monday, it came. I shipped the shoes Monday morning. I gave him the tracking number. He hit me back on Tuesday saying the tracking number didn't work and asked me was I trying to scam him. I was like, no. Give me your personal email. And he gave me his email, and I sent him a picture of the actual UPS receipt with the shipping date, the expected delivery date, my address on there, his address, the tracking number, as well as what the product was, which was shoes. It said shoes on the receipt. I sent him an email of that, and he said he would try to send it. This was Tuesday. He said he would try to send it that day, but then he said he went to the post office and they closed early for the holiday. Now, that was last week, and the holiday was Wednesday. So they will be closed on Wednesday. So the 4th of July, they were closed. And he said that he would ship it on Thursday at the latest. So Thursday comes, I hit him up, asking him, what's up? Have you shipped the shoes? He never responded back. So last time I talked to him was on Tuesday. I hit him back on Thursday, no response. I hit him on his personal email as well as on Soul Collector messaging. Both of those, I hit him up on those on Thursday, on Friday as well. And then I was getting to jumping to the conclusion that he was trying to scam me. So I told him, I sent him a personal email saying, I'm expecting the tracking information. You never provided it to me. If you don't give me any kind of response by today, then I'm going to probably go ahead and request a return to sender. And he still never responded back. So Saturday comes, I call up UPS and process the return to sender. Now, luckily I did it that day at least, because Monday came, and you guys know that Sunday they're closed. Monday came, and I looked on the tracking information. It said the shoes were actually out for delivery to him. And that it said that on Sunday evening that a request for return to sender has been processed, but it hasn't been approved yet, or it hasn't been officially submitted yet. So it's still pending. And the shoes are out for delivery. But like 20 minutes later, after I actually checked my tracking information, did say that the return to sender has been approved and it will be submitted, and that the shoes were actually coming back to the post office so they can be returned back to me. So I almost got scammed, literally by like 20 minutes. There was a little gap, a window that I got. Luckily, I got it when I did. I sent the return to sender when I did, because the shoes would have been sent to him and I would never got my rights and enforced. I would have pretty much been asked out and lost 2 pairs of shoes. So, it's the steps you got to take to make sure that you get a legit seller, somebody who's not trying to scam you. And I just took a risk because this guy's feedback was like, I think, a 3. And, like I said, I just try to give him benefit of the doubt. Maybe he just might be new into the system and trying to sell shoes and buy shoes. So I try to give him the benefit of the doubt. And, he pretty much tried to scam me. And he almost got away with it, but luckily, because I was so diligent about getting my shoes back, and I just kept up to date with everything, I was able to get my shoes back, and they will be coming back to me on Friday. So you guys already seen the video for these. I did videos for the the penny ones, as well as the infrared 90s. I did videos for those, and I will be getting them back on Friday. So you guys, I just want to get you guys input. What do you guys use to ensure that you get your shoes and make sure everything's legit, that you don't get scammed or you don't get, get taken advantage of? Because people are out here doing like shady stuff, and it's crazy because you can't just buy shoes anymore off of ISS or Soul Collector or Nike Talk or eBay even. It's different ways that you can buy shoes, and people do try to scam you, so you guys got to be careful out there. Like I said, the tips I use is, like I said, the feedback system, using PayPal. I will get a PayPal account now. Using PayPal, the feedback, as well as tag photos, and just be careful out there, guys. Don't just jump at any opportunity. Read people's feedback. That's like the best and the easiest way to get get your shoes, make sure everything's legit. Because this guy, he really just tried to scam me. Like I said, he hasn't talked to me. He hasn't responded back for like literally over a week. And he was going to get my shoes 2 days ago and just walk away with it. So you guys leave comments below and tell me what your guys' procedures are, what your steps are to buying shoes online. And as well as always, I tell you guys, please leave topics in the comment box below so we can talk about more shoes and more, different things to talk about in the upcoming episodes. So that's it for this week's episode. You guys have a good one. Peace.